WPTV Treasure Coast News starts now.
Well, you never know what's in people's heart, so that's the good and bad thing about life.
A food delivery driver shot and killed loved ones this weekend in need of answers, as no arrests have been made. And the piles are still there. Port St. Lucie looking to make progress in handling their trash troubles and getting more trucks out on the streets. Good evening. Welcome to Treasure Coast News on WPTV News Channel 5 every Saturday at 7 o'clock. You join us right here for dedicated coverage of stories and issues in and around the Treasure Coast from Stewart to Sebastian. First, a check on the Saturday evening forecast. And Kate, we've got some rain on the radar, right?
John, you are correct. Oftentimes by this time in the evening, we're saying everything is starting to diminish or push inland. Not quite the case for today. So temperatures definitely have been cooled down with that rain-cooled air. 79 in Port St. Lucie, 75 Vero Beach, 75 Fort Pierce and Okeechobee, 79 degrees. So we are seeing some benefits of that rain-cooled air. And there you can see as we look across Martin County, we're seeing heavier rain right now on the Martin County St. Lucie line right there. Also some heavy rain lifting northward into Martin County from Palm Beach County. So this is going to be drifting to the north over the next hour or two. We're also seeing some activity across portions of Jensen Beach, as well as near Southwest Becker Road, near Bridge Road and Florida's Turnpike. Also some activity across portions of St. Lucie County near Cortez Estates along U.S. Highway 1 and shifting north along the coast. St. Lucie Boulevard, Harmony Heights, you're getting in on some action there. We widen the view right now. Indian River County looking pretty good, just a little light rain towards the coast. So that's what we have for rainfall right now. And I think the next few hours we'll start to see things winding down a bit with more activity overnight. 79 Port St. Lucie, 75 Fort Pierce. And here is your hour-by-hour forecast. Staying warm right around 79, 80 degrees all the way through 1 a.m. I'll be back in a few minutes to forecast for your Sunday.
We are hearing from family and friends of the DoorDash driver gunned down this week in Port St. Lucie. He was a doctor from Haiti. WPTV News Channel 5's Brianna Nesperal with more on the man who's being remembered.
Family and friends heartbroken over the loss of 43-year-old Roberto Payne.
He was loved and cherished by many people in Southeast Haiti. They all knew him, knew his family.
We spoke to Dr. Payne's wife as well. She said he was a former doctor in Haiti. Roberto was working as a DoorDash delivery driver, seen here in this Ring camera footage from Wednesday night, under her account as he waited for his medical license to transfer over to the U.S. As police continue their investigation, detectives are still scanning the neighborhood near Southwest Ewing Avenue and Southwest Addy Street.
He was cherished. He was truly a gem.
Louise Lindenmeyer worked with Roberto for years, working to provide access to health care throughout Southeast Haiti.
It was his passion to bring health care to his people.
She says he left Haiti because of the rise in violence, only to be shot and killed here in the States.
The irony, devastating and confusing and so senseless.
As his family and friends await more information, his memory remains in those that loved him.
We can keep him alive in a lot of ways.
Brianna Nesperal, WPTV News Channel 5.
No arrests in connection to two shootings last weekend in northern St. Lucie County. Investigators first responded to a deadly shooting in the 2500 block of Avenue R. 2 hours later, deputies found a 17-year-old male in his car at North 45th Street and Juanita Avenue. He'd been shot and was last listed in critical condition. Nonprofits like groups at the New Life Christian Fellowship Church on Avenue D in Fort Pierce say they are working on solutions. City leaders at Port St. Lucie say progress is being made with the city's trash pile-ups. Officials planning to get more trash trucks out onto the streets, but residents say they don't know when pickups are coming and when to set out their trash. WPTV's Derek Lowe is in Port St. Lucie.
And people are frustrated. Many of them I've spoken with say they've come to terms with really just leaving their trash out for days, even weeks at a time, because they're unable to truly anticipate when their garbage is going to be picked up. City leaders say that Waste Pro has not been consistent with pickups and is rarely ever able to collect trash on the scheduled days. City leaders say code enforcement officers are now driving around the city verifying homes that have gone without trash pickup for more than a week. And then they're using leased trucks with the city workers workers to help catch up for the backlogs. City leaders say they're currently leasing 6 trucks and that by next week, 3 more should be in service. They're asking that residents remain patient as they transition to FCC Environmental Services in September.
It is very difficult, if not impossible, for us to actually say, on this Wednesday, every Wednesday you'll get service. We just can't say that.
And city leaders say they'll be discussing the possibility of residents getting a solid waste credit for the lack of service during a workshop scheduled to begin on July 20th. I'm Derek Lowe, WPTV News Channel 5.
Martin County commissioners are considering raising the rates for solid waste services there. This week, commissioners discussed a $15 increase, which would amount to about 7 cents per pickup. And they say it's needed due to rising fuel and labor costs and inflation. Commissioners will discuss that increase again later this summer. If you live in Indian River County, you may be getting a ballot in your mailbox. The Supervisor of Elections office received 41,000 vote-by-mail ballots for the August 23rd primary. Last week, ballots were sent to military and overseas voters. If you'd like to request a vote-by-mail ballot, you have to do so by Saturday, August 13th. A reminder for drivers in Martin County, construction has the railroad crossing at Monterey Road in Stewart shut down. Brightline continuing their work as the rail service looks to expand to Orlando next year. That traffic closure lasts until July 28th.
The long wait is over for veterans on the Treasure Coast. The Artie R. Kopis Veterans Nursing Home opened and welcomed its first patients this month. TC Palm was there to report on the Army, Navy, and Coast Guard vets who were the first to call the $62 million, 121 square foot facility home in Port St. Lucie. 94-year-old Calvin Heathman waited about a year to move in. The Indiana native was drafted twice to serve in the Army and Navy during World War II and the Korean War. He eventually retired in PSL and was the first patient admitted to the nursing home on July 5th. The Kopis Nursing Home has 120 beds in separate wings with names such as Freedom, Liberty, Patriot, and others. It is the 8th Veterans Affairs nursing home in the state. The Department of Veterans Affairs says about 1.5 million vets live in Florida, with about 55,000 on the Treasure Coast. The nursing home was supposed to open in 2020, but the pandemic and supply chain issues delayed construction. It was named for Fort Pierce resident Artie R. Kopis, who was killed in action in 1970 in Vietnam. Also this week, TC Palm reports the June restaurant inspections for Indian River, St. Lucie, and Martin counties. Find out how your favorite local restaurant did, and for more exclusive Treasure Coast content, visit tcpalm.com/premium. I'm Executive Editor Adam Neal for TC Palm.
All right, have you seen this story? This was incredible. The Blaze family celebrating the 4th of July at the Fort Pierce Inlet State Park when some manatees decided to join them. WPTV's Hani Rodriguez with this incredible story.
A moment that will be treasured for a lifetime for 11-year-old twin brothers, Evan and Logan Blaze, and their parents on the 4th of July.
I was kind of scared, kind of excited. When it first came up to me, I was really scared because I thought it was a shark or a whale.
Their dad's GoPro camera recording the incredibly rare moments with the gentle giants.
I've seen manatees and stuff out here, but I've never really been that friendly to us. And it's pretty amazing that they stuck around long enough to get the GoPro out and shoot some video.
Video that we can't stop watching, and that's now been viewed more than 100,000 times.
I was just surfing and a manatee comes up to me, and I mean, what are you supposed to do? It was a once in a lifetime opportunity. It was really cool.
Hani Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
Well, with back to school just around the corner, safety at the top of parents' minds. Coming up, the measures Martin County's taking to keep your kids safe. And burglars on the Treasure Coast try to dump their treasure somewhere else in South Florida, the unexpected place that one family's safe ended up.
And the rain continues through your Saturday evening on the Treasure Coast, but will Sunday be similar? I'll let you know coming up after the break.
WPTV Treasure Coast News starts now.
We are less than a month away from the start of a new school year, and in Martin County, teachers are worried about keeping up with inflation as they head back to work. Next month, voters will be asked to approve the continuation of a property tax hike for county schools that was first passed in 2018.
We do our job because we love it and because we care about kids.
But as Martin County High teacher Matt Theobald will tell you, love doesn't pay the bills.
Everybody's feeling the squeeze, and we know that homeowners are feeling it too.
Theobald, who's also vice president of the local teachers union, says there'd been concerns that if the millage rate was extended, teachers wouldn't get as big a piece of the pie as they had before. Not so, says the school board chair.
And actually, at this point, they will be getting more.
Krisha Lee Roberts says proposals from the district have teachers getting anywhere from $9.6 to $10.3 million if the existing millage passes again in August. That's a similar percentage to what teachers and staff got from the last property tax increase.
We deeply value and appreciate our teachers. We understand that they're the frontline force for our students, and we understand the importance they are to our community. I mean, any community is only as good as the schools that you have in the community.
Teachers engaged in another bargaining session with the district Wednesday afternoon, relieved that this hurdle may have been cleared.
That millage money goes a long way to making sure that teachers can afford to take care of their families, and it goes a very long way to making sure that good teachers stay in Martin County.
Karen Resiniti, the president of the Martin County Education Association, told News Channel 5 that, quote, "We appreciate the generosity of the Martin County taxpayers over the last 4 years with the millage referendum, and we would appreciate their continued support to renew the referendum so we can remain competitive with other counties in the area."
If we don't get the referendum reauthorized and it doesn't pass, it will put us at a disadvantage as far as hiring goes.
The Martin County School Board will vote next Tuesday on where that money will be allocated. That money, of course, ultimately comes down to the voters who make that decision on August 23rd. The County School District is also encouraging families to enroll for kindergarten now. It's open to children who will be 5 years old on or before September 1st of 2022. Parents and caregivers of new students entering grades 1 through 12 can also register at this time. Again, the first day of school, August 10th. And the Martin County Sheriff's Office also taking a closer look at security when it comes to schools, putting a focus on preschools, homeschools, and churches. Later this month, the Sheriff's Office will host a meeting to speak with leaders about the resources available. We had a chance recently to talk with Martin County Chief Deputy John Budenseek about the program, which would include site surveys from deputies to evaluate doors, fences, and windows. And there's also an alert system available that goes straight to the county dispatch, and it's the same system that you see here used by the Martin County School District.
We can go out and do a site survey and tell them, okay, your doors are, for an example, your doors are in-swing doors. Somebody could kick them in easily. Let's make them out-swing doors. There's just smaller things that would make our job easier and would make their job actually easier for protecting their children.
That meeting's on July 26. You're asked to sign up with the Martin County Sheriff's Office. A safe stolen from a home in Port St. Lucie ended up in an unlikely place. Police were able to recover that stolen safe down in Miami-Dade County, where it was found submerged in Biscayne Bay. Police Department underwater response team from Miami-Dade helping to locate that safe. $3,000 in cash stolen from the safe during that burglary.
All right, weather-wise, we have had our storms across the region, and it's been an active day. Tomorrow should stay just as active. So hopefully you didn't get stuck out there running errands today in those strong showers and storms, and maybe even got a chance to get outside before we saw the really strong storms. We did have a flood advisory later this afternoon, northern Indian River County near Ellesmere, where about 2 to 3 inches of rain fell, but thankfully the rain stopped for a while. Then they got some more rain, but no flood advisory in effect at this point. So as we take a look around the region, we're seeing some heavy rain, also some lightning right there at the Martin County, Palm Beach County line, as well as seeing activity across St. Lucie County, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, seeing some heavy rain right now. So if you live in this area, your best bet, maybe wait it out another half hour, 45 minutes, and hopefully things will be winding down. Across the lake, some light showers across northern Lake Okeechobee, but southwestern Lake Okeechobee seeing some heavy rain near Clewiston, light showers near Okeechobee, and some light activity near Bassinger. So we'll have some lulls in the action, but the overall weather pattern for the next 24 hours is going to be intermittent showers and storms. Then by Monday, we're going to start to dry dry out. So with the rain cooled air, we do have that added benefit of it does relieve us from those hot daytime highs. 78 degrees right now in Port St. Lucie, in Okeechobee at 79, 75, Vero Beach 76, Fort Pierce, and in Sebastian 74 degrees. So your hour by hour forecast as we head through your Saturday evening. There will be a chance of scattered storms through about the next hour or two, and then we really wind things down a little bit, 10 through about 1 a.m. Mainly just some showers, but we could see activity ramping up overnight into early Sunday morning. So storms again will be likely Sunday with that high-end tropical moisture in place, potential for localized flooding because we do have all of that moisture, so we could see some areas with some heavy rainfall amounts. Be careful when you're out on the roads. But then Monday is a transition day, so our storms start to shift inland and then drier air works in by Tuesday. This was a scene from Jensen Beach, a little bit of everything from mostly sunny skies and folks are out there enjoying the day to some rainfall and still some folks out there this evening taking advantage of the warm temperatures. Well, Vero Beach, according to this almanac, made up to 97. I'm going to verify that for you. West Palm Beach was pretty hot too. Now tomorrow we'll have our daytime highs in the upper 80s, but the afternoon heat indices close to the triple digits, upper 90s. It's still going to feel hot and humid with intermittent storms. So tonight you can see activity winds down for a bit, but Sunday morning we do expect more showers and storms. This is 12:30 Sunday. This is 2:30 on Sunday, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock as we head into the dinner hours. Still some activity, but then winding down after about 10 o'clock. We should stay mainly dry and then drier air as we work into Tuesday. So for tonight, 80 degrees, scattered storms. Tomorrow, high temperature of 89 for the boaters. Seas about 2 to 4 feet, not the best of boating days. Inland waters, a moderate chop. And here's your first alert 7-day forecast. Temperatures 89 degrees for the high tomorrow, a 70% chance of storms, but then hotter and drier Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. In fact, daytime highs up into the low 90s as we head into the late work week with a 50% chance of scattered storms by Saturday.
Here are your Treasure Coast sports highlights with the ESPN 1063 sports team.
What's going on, my friends? Tyler Smith from ESPN 1063. It's always a great time when it's summer and we get to see athletes who grew up in our area and used to shine on Friday nights give back to the stars who will one day be doing the exact same thing. That's what was happening at Vero Beach High School as Vero Beach alum Sean O'Dare held his first ever youth camp. Former QB and current Rosenhaus sports agent wasn't alone. He brought players such as Miami Hurricane QB Tyler Van Dyke and others to help with the event. Kids were coached in multiple drills and listened to some speeches about what it takes to be successful, something O'Dare made sure to emphasize as possible.
They can make it out of Vero. You know, it's not, I'm born and raised here in Vero. Like I told the kids in the speech, you know, I was never the biggest, the strongest, the fastest, but I was the hardest worker. And that's something you can control, how you perform on the field, the effort you put in, the effort you put in the classroom, all those things you can control and go get it. I mean, go chase your dreams and get after it.
We're staying in Vero as the Octopus Ultra Relay kicked off today. This isn't your ordinary race, though. Running got underway at 6 a.m. Those who participated chose to either run 50 miles or 100. And for the 100 miles, you have 34 hours to finish. Runners from all over the map travel to compete in the event. And a race like this, it isn't something you just one day up and do. It takes lots of preparation with an overall goal in mind. And that's a look at sports.
Our summer food bank drive continues to grow. Last Wednesday, we managed to raise $3,800 that will go towards helping to feed our community. And right now, WPTV is partnering with the Urban League and other community organizations to host this summer food drive. The grand total so far, more than $30,000, and you can continue to donate by texting. You can use this QR code on your screen or go online to the address there, WPTV.com/food. After the break, the rare plant Treasure Coast residents are trying to save to prevent it from becoming extinct. Did you know one of the rarest plants in the world is found only along a 3-mile stretch of scrubland on the Treasure Coast? And this week I learned about the effort being mounted to protect this rare plant from extinction. You can hear the hum of US 1 traffic in the distance as volunteers trudge through a thicket of brush. This treasure hunt in search of the Lacala's mint.
We get the opportunity to rescue one of the rarest plant species in the entire world.
Botanist Cheryl Peterson is leading the charge.
When it blooms in the fall, it is covered with native bees and honeybees, so it's a really important nectar food for the pollinator species.
Peterson manages the Rare Plant Conservation Program at Bok Tower Gardens in Lake Wales.
The landowner has allowed us the opportunity to rescue the genetic material from this population that would otherwise be lost.
She says after the hurricanes in 2004 and 2005, the habitat for the plant shrank dramatically.
So much biomass fell, and then a lot of invasive species came in that it really disturbed the habitats.
I am planting only native plants in my garden.
Kathy Madsen of Indian River County is among the volunteers.
Smell is phenomenal, and the fact that they are endemic to this area only makes it even that much more special.
Ella Craig is a high school senior who drove down from Titusville.
So I thought it was a great opportunity to learn more about plants and to help save this species.
Once the plants are all collected, they'll be taken to Bok Tower Gardens. Peterson says without work like this, the federally endangered plant would be extinct in a decade or so. So it's crucial to keep it growing.
It belongs to the future as much as it belongs to us.
You know, snowbirds aren't the only ones relocating to South Florida. This past week, 7 chimpanzees got a new home in St. Lucie County. The group of 3 males and 4 females were rescued from a refuge in California that closed in 2019. All of the chimps rescued were either involved in lab testing, in the entertainment business, or were even pets. And they are now at the Save the Chimps Sanctuary in Fort Pierce.
The 7 chimpanzees are in a quarantine process right now where they're going to be at special needs for a couple of months. During that time, we'll be able to do some introductions just with them.
And once socially integrated, the chimps will remain on the property for the rest of their lives. Well, last weekend, you couldn't have asked for sunnier days. It was a great day at the beach for people on the autism spectrum taking part in the Surfers for Autism in St. Lucie County with the local group of firefighters. Now, your help's though needed to keep these events going. They are short on volunteers, so if you'd like to help, reach out to the St. Lucie County Fire District.
And weather-wise, we have one more day of above-average rain chances, so if you're looking to get outside tomorrow, plan accordingly. And if you see a nice break on that radar, run out and enjoy it because it's going to be intermittent. We start to transition Monday, and you'll notice a big change Tuesday as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Less rain, but you know what happens with less rain and a lot of sunshine and winds out of the south. Yes, it's going to be hot. 93 degrees for Thursday and Friday. So everyone stay hydrated this week and just hang in there.
Triple-digit heat index. Thanks so much for joining us for WPTV's Treasure Coast News. Catch us again next Saturday. You can always find more stories about what's going on around the Treasure Coast at our website, WPTV.com. Click the Treasure Coast link at the top of the homepage. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.